What is up, crazy fam? Guys, listen up. What you see on your screen right now is a result of hours and hours of testing every single way to create one of the best tank setups in the game. As you guys can see, we're on Apocalypse difficulty, getting hit by 2 elites at the same time. They're pretty much just spamming their attacks, and we can easily survive all of it. We all know that the patch hasn't dropped yet on console, so if you're playing right now, make sure to use this build. And I do believe that even after the patch, this is going to be one of the best options to create a true tank build. And I'm going to go in depth after the patch, break everything down for you guys, and bring you that video, so stay tuned for that. Please keep in mind, in the gameplay that you're seeing right now, I didn't further pop the shield because I want you guys to see you can tank a lot of shots even without it. But when we break this down after the patch, we'll add more stuff to this build to make it even better. For example, there's a few healing options we can add and so on. As for the patch itself, honestly, I don't think anybody knows exactly when it's going to drop for consoles. They said very soon, but from what a lot of people are saying in Discord, it could easily be a few days. We're going to be using the Alchemist in the first slot and the Medic in the second slot. For the armor, we're going to be running the Leto armor, the heaviest armor in the game. Now let's quickly take a look at the build, pretty much every item that we're running and everything like that. For the potions, we're going to be running the HP potion, the armor potion, and the health regen potion in combination with some movement speed, but obviously you can swap this around if you so wish. Now the most important parts are going to be the jewelry. Obviously we're going to start off with the rusted navigator's pendant, grants 15 health, 15 stamina, and minus 15 armor encumbrance. This is perfect for the setup because you'll be able to be around 75 weight, which means that you're going to be able to dodge pretty decently. Now for the rings, we have Ember Moonstone. When health drops below 30%, all incoming damage is reduced by 25% and wearer becomes immune to temporary status effects. Then we have Hardened Coil. This will be active pretty much from the get-go because we are under 50% HP. That is what makes this overall setup really great. It states that incoming damage by 3% for each 10% of missing health, max 15% reduction. This is perfect. And we also have a Hardcore Metal Band. Taking damage adds 1 stack of Bulwark, which individually falls off after 10 seconds, max 5 stacks. This helps a lot, by the way. And finally, we have Restriction Cord, restricts the wearer from healing above 50% of their max health and reduces all incoming damage by 10%. Now, the cool thing is, because we're going to be using the shield, we're just going to get hit a few times, and this is also going to be activated pretty much all the time as long as you're taking some kind of damage. And speaking of shields, this item right here, the Shielded Heart Relic, is what makes this build absolutely crazy and takes it to the completely next level. On use, grants a shield for 100% of max health, lasts 20 seconds or until shield is removed by damage. And since we have 170 health, you get so much more survivability, man. This works against bosses, ads, elites, everything. You just pretty much become unkillable. And if you do the rotations correctly, you should not be dying. If you are, you just need to work a little bit on the rotations and when to pop the skill and the relic. But overall, it's tons of fun and you can survive some crazy stuff. And take a look, guys, we're not even using any kind of defensive fragments. And the fact that you can make this even more defensive is just beautiful. Now, when you combine all of this with Stone Skin, reduces incoming damage by 25%, reduces stagger by 1, greatly increases blight buildup, decay rate, and makes the target immune to status effects, lasts 15 seconds. And on top of that, you also create a mysterious vapor cloud, which lasts 10 seconds and applies Stone Skin. So combination is around 25 seconds. And finally, let's talk about the Healing Shield ability from the Medic. The Medic quickly expels healing energy to shield all allies within 25 meters for 100% of their max health for 10 seconds. While shielded, allies regenerate 30% of their max health over the duration. So pretty much we're able to replicate the Relic effect with our skill, but on top of it, heal ourselves. So once again, you keep rotating all of these 3 options, the Relic, Stone Skin, Healing Shield, and just like that, you become unkillable. Let's quickly go over the traits. Fortify, this is very important. Also Vigor, this makes the shields much stronger. Spirit, I always love to run this one simply because of the mod power generation, but maybe you guys want to swap it out. I'm gonna leave that up to you. Expertise reduces skill cooldowns by 20%. That's always a must in my book. It just makes a huge difference. Fitness, Siphoner, which is also very powerful. And finally, Bark Skin at level 5, simply because I don't really need it to be at level 10. You guys already see how good the survivability is. However, after the patch, patch, we're going to take a closer look at all of this once again and find the best combinations. We have tested everything and every other option for tanking, and this is still going to be the most survivability you're going to get. Is it going to be a huge difference? Then are you going to get one shot after the patch drops? Absolutely not. You're still going to be tanking tons of damage. I'm going to go in depth with this build when the patch drops on console. Obviously, I'm going to drop the video, so stay tuned for that. Guys, thank you for all the amazing love and support. You all are absolute legends. So many new people are joining the crazy fam, and once again, thank you from the bottom of my heart. As always, ladies and gents, never forget to share that positive energy all around. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one.
Let's go! Let's go, baby! Let's go!
I mean, we literally have the best community of all time. Oh! Oh, he got no scoped!